rocket motors operate on the same principle as the jet engines. Both are rated in terms of thrust rather than horsepower, and both achieve that thrust from the expulsion of exhaust gases from burning fuel. For a rocket to get off the ground, it must have thrust. Thrust is a mechanical force which is generated through the reaction of an accelerated mass of gas. Now, to accelerate the mass of gas or to get high pressure gas inside a rocket motor, we need combustion. Combustion is a chemical reaction in which a solid or liquid propellant is converted into a high pressure gas. Now, looking at the combustion process still, there are three things needed for combustion to occur. First, we need some sort of fuel. Second, you need a source of heat. And finally, you need a source of oxygen. Now, these are the three things necessary for combustion to get going. So let's begin with the middle one, heat. There are three forms in which heat to a rocket motor can be supplied. It can be delivered with the use of a fuse. Now, this is an instant way of igniting a rocket and is not recommended for safety reasons. However, it's very common in fireworks. The most appropriate and modern technique is by electronic means, and here you are presented with an option of either wired or wireless ignition system. We are going to make all three of these sources of ignition for a rocket engine and figure out which of them is the safest. Let's begin with the simplest one, the fuse. To make a fuse for ignition, you need a quell feather from a bird, preferably a large one, for example a vulture. Just cut off the top and then use the hollow shaft. You may need to clean the inside of the shaft and gently pack your charged powder. Be sure to properly pack and compress the powder as shown here. If by mistake you leave any gap, it wouldn't work and it will shoot like a gun. Make several of these and push one into another to make a fuse. Note the length of the fuse will determine the time it will take to ignite whatever it is made for. To test the working of the made fuse, I'm confining gun cutting inside a hollow plastic container sealed on all sides except for the touch hole where the cutting is currently being forced in. And this is the same spot where the fuse will be glued on to initiate the action, as you will soon see later. By the way, I'll show you how to make gun cutting from nitration experiment in my future videos. So you're now looking at the assembly of the entire setup, so let's go ahead and test it outside to see how the fuse will respond. Yeah, that's the way a fuse should work.